The power of railwayism, where tension ends and excitement begins, enriching lives through selfless service. And as we are moving on to a new chapter, and today we are talking about teamwork makes the dream work. And yes, the UK rail industry employs more than 190,000 people, from train drivers and station staff to network rail maintenance professionals. And one of the most amazing features of the railways is that it is the melting point of cultures, skills, talents, and values. The most incredible things about them are unity and diversity, unity in uniformity, unity in adversity, and above all, teamwork. No wonder they say, teamwork makes the dream work. What does it mean? It means when a group of people work together systematically, applying their skills, knowledge, and know-how to reach a common goal and achieve their desired results. The universal phrase traces back to John C. Maxwell, an American clergyman who published a book named after the expression, teamwork makes the dream work, in 2002. The original quote reads as follows: teamwork makes the dream work, but a vision becomes a nightmare when the leader has a big dream and a bad team. So why is it teamwork important in the workplace? As we all know, everyone's strengths and weaknesses differ. So teamwork helps to fill that gap. By embracing a supportive work environment, members are able to make meaningful contributions, simultaneously complete several different tasks, and even gain interpersonal skills necessary for emotional intelligence. They say 5 qualities every dream team has in common: a shared experience, a clear delegation of responsibilities, positive morale, efficient processes, openness to constructive criticism. In addition to that, for effective teamwork, an individual has to have adaptability, flexibility, and able to work under pressure. The American SEAL have a saying, in every successful mission, you don't need a hero, you need a team. And in the words of Henry Ford, coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. So let's go and see what people have to say about teamwork making the dream work.
Wave Beats Music.
And let's see, who do we have next? He's none other than Bess. Good afternoon, Bess.
Good afternoon, mate.
Tell us, what does teamwork mean to you?
Well, teamwork means that, you know, everyone can work together, everyone can share the experience together, everyone can learn from each other, and yeah, you know, everyone can help each other. So that's teamwork.
Why is it important?
Important is that people can share their experience. People can share the goods, the bads. You know, so for some people they can go through some experience, they can learn, they can know, and expect, you know, kind of what to expect in the future.
Best.
And yeah,
What message would you give to everyone?
be happy, love everyone, and just be yourself and be safe.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And let's see, who do we have next? And he's none other than our very own Tony. Good afternoon, Tony.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Tell us, what does teamwork mean to you?
Teamwork means coming together and working together, skills, etc.
Why is it important?
It's very important to have a fine balance and basically progress, work to balance.
What message would you give to everyone?
I would give family unity.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thanks, Tony. It's been a pleasure. About it. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Sanjay.
Tell us, what does teamwork mean to you?
Teamwork means working together to try and achieve a common goal. So you'd be cooperating and collaborating different ideas to achieve that common goal.
Why is it important?
It's important because for us here in transport, as we work towards delivering a safe and punctual service, it's important that we work together in our respective departments to make sure that everything is seamless. So it's important that we work as a team, listening to each other's ideas and views and agreeing to disagree at the same time. But our objective being to deliver a safe and punctual service.
What message would you give to everyone?
Teamwork is a challenge. We have to recognize that there would be conflict in teamwork, but by recognizing that there's conflict, we're able to work out our differences and achieve a common goal. So don't be afraid to air your views in any teamwork that you're doing with others, because the stronger we are together in disagreeing and agreeing, then we can achieve better goals.
Mary, that was amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wave Beats Music.
And let's see what John has to say about it. Good morning, John.
Morning, Sanjay.
Tell us, what does teamwork mean to you?
Teamwork, to me, means that everyone you work with, in whatever role they're doing, you get on well. The jobs you do, you help each other make your job easier, their job easier, everyone's job easier.
Why is it so important?
Well, without it, unfortunately, you can get breakdown in communications and people not doing things correctly or appropriately, but it helps.
What message would you give to everyone, John?
Well, try and help everyone you work with. Doesn't matter what job they do, whatever line of work they're doing, try and help them. They'll help you. It's all about teamwork.
John, that was amazing. Thank you.
No problem, Sanjay.
And let's see what Marcus has to say about it. Good morning, Marcus.
Morning, Sanjay.
Tell us, what does teamwork mean to you?
Teamwork, working together, yeah? Trying to achieve a goal together, yeah? There was an famous American football coach that said there's no I in team. Yeah?
Marcus, why is it important?
It's important to work together. You know, you're not working for the company, you're working for your friends and your colleagues. Yeah? You need to have a goal to try and achieve though. You know? Yeah? To be the number one railway, it's a bit big, you know, a bit vague. But to try and get the trains out within 15 seconds of the time, you know, that's a goal that you can try and achieve. You know?
What message would you give to everyone?
Teamwork. Teamwork and teamwork. It's the most important thing we do. You know, yes, you don't want to let your friends or your colleagues down, and you don't want to let the company down.
Marcus, you're amazing. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you very much, Sanjay.
And now let's see what Chris has to say about it. Good evening, Chris.
Hello again.
Tell us, what do you understand by teamwork?
Well, it's all about working together and getting an end sort of goal that you both are working towards against. As in sort of working together as in life, as in relationships. Teamwork doesn't have to necessarily mean like the workplace. You know, as in sort of a husband and wife. Like for example, you can't move a sofa on your own in a you know, sort of it takes two people to move a sofa, so let's call that sofa the relationship. So it's a lot easier when people are both working together. And you know, sort of singing from the same hymn sheet. But teamwork to me is just basically people working together and getting to the end goal of what they want to achieve.
Why is it so important?
You can't do it's good to not do everything on your own, because I believe you become sort of a bit of a bit of a loner, and you have certain ways of doing things, and soon as you sort of maybe introduce someone to help, you're not going to do them, you know, they're not going to do it as in your way. It's good to have a good team around you, who again working to the same sort of end sort of product of what they wanted to get to. But it's all about sort of being in a close group, and all having the same objectives.
What message would you give to everyone, Chris?
You can't do things on your own. Sometimes you can't make it on your own, so you need help of friends, family, anyone around you.
Chris, you're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wave Beats Music.
And let's see what Nigel has to say about it. Good morning, Nigel.
Good morning, Sanjay.
Tell us, what does teamwork mean to you?
Teamwork means watching one another's backs, working as a team, looking after one another, and making sure that nothing goes wrong.
Why is teamwork so important?
Teamwork is really important because if you start leaving people to do the job on their own without helping them, then mistakes happen. If you all sort of like band together and do the job as a team, things are a lot easier.
What message would you give to everyone?
Stick together and work as a team.
Nigel, a pleasure. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much.
And let's see what Tom has to say about it. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Sanjay.
Tell us, what do you understand by teamwork?
Teamwork, I think, is something that we learn about from a very early age. With family for a start. We realise, especially if you've got brothers and sisters as well as your parents, that as a family unit, you have to do things together. You have to cooperate. You have to get along. And then as you progress through life, you go to school, you actually put in teams, whether it be a sports team, doing exercises in class. So it's something that I think comes with the human condition. We are taught to work in a team, and we all have our strengths and weaknesses in those teams.
Tom, tell us, why is teamwork so important?
Yeah, so I think teamwork again is something that from a very early age you realise that you have to be a part of a team. So I work for C2C, and I work with colleagues on the platform. We dispatch trains, so we get into a certain patterns of working. It doesn't really matter what the personnel is. Because we all know what our job entails. We all know that to get the trains out on time, you have to be present on the platform. Taking your break, you have to be aware that you have to be back in time to dispatch trains after that. So you get into those rhythms when you're in a team. Knowing that you're going to have to be relied on to do certain things, and you're relying on other people to do certain things.
What message would you give to everyone, Tom?
Being a part of a team, I think it's always a plus because, even if somebody's not pulling their weight, somebody else will be. So you can solve problems at your own pace, and you'll get there in the end. You might through trial and error. So that's what I would say.
Tom, as always, you're amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sanjay.
Thank you.